Hey everybody, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing stuffed peppers. So really easy, you don't need very many ingredients. You got your peppers, your seasonings. I'm so simple when it comes to my seasonings. Salt and pepper and garlic. You got onion, bell peppers. I'm gonna do 1 chopped tomato and a pound of ground turkey. So I have some ground turkey that I just started right there. I'm going to season it and throw some onions in it. So I'm going to chop up my onions really quick. I wanted to start this. I have my oven set at 350 right now, so that way it can start preheating to put my peppers in. If you notice that I'm all about trying to watch the carbs, so I'm going to cut my. I'm just going to do 1 cherry tomato in here. I'm going to try to cut it really small too and stick it inside my ground turkey. So that way it gets really soft. I don't put any breadcrumbs or anything in like that. So I'm trying to keep this super carb friendly. Okay, so I'm literally just going to dump this in here. I'm going to chop some of my onion. So you don't need very much because this is only 1 pound. So take the skin off this onion really quick.
Is it ready? Why?
I'm gonna chop this really fine too. I love onions. If you don't, you can leave those out. If you like other veggies, you can throw that into your ground turkey as well.
Yeah.
My little assistant over here, the noisemaker, I call him. That's his nickname.
I'm Axel.
Yeah, that's Axel. So this is actually, I love this because it's super
my
fast.
old chocolate.
Okay. It's super fast. It doesn't require a lot of prep or anything or a lot of ingredients. So I'm a total salt girl, so I love it. If you're using the pink Himalayan salt, you need it anyways. So I love it. I'm going to throw some garlic salt in there. So garlic salt. This is from Costco. Yep. And some black pepper. Black pepper, yep. So I'm going to get this kind of stirred up going so that way it can cook.
What is this?
And I'm not going to cook it fully all the way. It's going to look like it's cooked, but you really, when you're thinking about, you should probably leave it in a little bit longer, because when I do put it in the oven inside the bell peppers, it's going to cook again, so I don't want it to dry out. So I am going to open these bad guys up so that way I can stuff them. So I just cut around the top a hole, literally just pulling out the stem. I'm going to throw that away. And you can dig in and get all the guts and stuff out, all the seeds. You can even use a little spoon if you want it to be super clean, if you were going to do this for an event. So I just tip it upside down and tap it, and it gets pretty much everything out of there. So you can see how nice and clean that looks now. So it makes a nice little bowl. So this is really cute too when you're doing family get-togethers or any kind of other dinner event. That way you can make a nice little bowl. So it's cute. So I'm going to do that for the rest of them. I'm going to do 3 bell peppers. So if I had a pound of meat, which is 16 ounces, and I'm really trying to watch my fitness levels, I'm going to make sure I'm counting all my calories. So once again, another clean one. See how easy that is? Let's kind of stir this up a little bit more, so you guys can see this. Even though we're putting in a little bit, it's going to have some nice flavor. But it's super simple. healthy, friendly, all natural ingredients. I got one more. So I like to mix up my bell peppers, or you can go with whatever's on sale. Sometimes bell peppers can be kind of expensive, but sometimes you can find them for cheap.
No.
All right, so these are done. We finished cleaning up everything. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge. This was an extra one. We're almost done with this. I'm just gonna cook it a couple more minutes. I got a little Pyrex dish, and that way so I can put my bell peppers in there and they'll stand up.
Yeah.
So versus like having a cookie sheet.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
So this looks pretty much like it's almost cooked all the way through. You know, we're still a little juicy. So I'm going to turn it off now. And I'm going to fill up these guys in here. I'm gonna break this down a little bit more. Because this is probably gonna be in the oven for maybe 30 to 45 minutes. So I'm gonna stuff this guy. If you have husbands and things like that who aren't really watching their carbs, you can actually make like rice separately, and then make like a separate little mixture bowl with their stuff in it, and do that. Same thing with like kids, you can do that for theirs, and then you can top theirs with cheese. So you have a lot of different options on how you can make this, but if you're trying to get fit but also do things for your family, this is like a great little recipe.
Now, stick it like this.
So I'm gonna shove this as much as I can in there. So once again, my oven's been preheating on 350. And really, if you think about it, all we really need to do is soften these bell peppers up. And bell peppers, because they are thick, they can take a little longer. Let's just try to shove some more in here. So I stuffed those guys pretty good. So you guys can see what they look like. So they're pretty stuffed, right? And I'm gonna throw foil over it.
What?
Because I want it to cook faster without drying out our meat. So we're gonna create that steam pocket by putting the foil over it. And that's really it, you guys. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven. I'm gonna leave it in there for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna check on it after then, and just kind of check to see if the stuffed peppers, the pepper part, is actually soft. Once it's soft enough to your consistency and your liking, you can take them out. If you feel like you want to uncover it to get that crunch, if you're gonna put cheese on it, then you should uncover it towards the end and let that get the nice little crisp on there. So look how fast that prep was. It's only like 8 minutes in the kitchen.